In this tutorial, you will learn how to set up your smartboard and your document camera for use in your classroom. The first thing we need to do is make sure we have all the parts. Let's get started. First thing we're going to look for are the smartboard parts. Your smartboard consists of your smartboard projector, and then you have the smartboard itself below that, with an eraser and two pins that go in the pin tray. So make sure you have those. Also coming off the smartboard, you have a long USB cable. Make sure you have that. Finally, you have a long VGA cable, a very long VGA cable, I'd say about 10 meters. Make sure you have that. Next, we have the Smart Document Camera. The Smart Document Camera should have with it another black VGA cable, a gray USB cable, and a black power cable / AC adapter. You will also need a dongle. You should have a dongle with your room number inscribed in it. If you do not, let us know. All right, now we're going to start installing your smartboard and document camera. First thing to do is locate the wall panel with all the connections. And we're going to make the first connection with the long VGA cable. And we're going to plug one end of that long VGA cable into the wall plate with all the connections. And once you secure the VGA cable into the connection with the screws, you'll notice the second part of the VGA cable, which is the sound cable. It's bundled with it. The sound cable plugs into the port right above the VGA cable. Okay, now we're going to set up your smart document camera. You've just plugged in the long VGA cable. You've plugged one in into the wall plate. Now we're going to plug the other end of the VGA cable into the left-hand side VGA port on the back of the document camera. And here we have the other end of the VGA cable, and that is going to be plugged in to the left-hand VGA port right there. That white port on the far left is actually a DVI port. You don't use that, but you do plug in the other end of the VGA cable into the left-hand side VGA port there. Okay, now we're going to take the Smart Document Camera AC adapter and plug the round plug into the back of the document camera on the left, and plug the other end into an electrical outlet near the document camera. Next, we're going to take the long USB cable that is attached to the smartboard. We're going to take the other end of that USB cable and plug it into the side of the document camera. There's a USB port there. Okay, now we're going to take the short USB cable, the gray one, and plug the square end of that short USB cable into the back of the document camera. Now we're going to take the other end of the gray USB cable, the gray one, and plug it into the side of your laptop. We're going to plug the end of the dongle into the, I guess, the video port of your laptop on the side. And finally, the last connection to make is the audio cable. Plug the end of the audio cable into the headphone jack of your laptop. Now the connections are complete. You have plugged in the gray USB cable, the dongle, and the audio cable into the side of your computer. Okay, now we're going to turn on the system. Take the black remote control and press the green power button at the top right while holding it towards the bottom of the projector. You'll see a green flashing light indicating that it is warming up, and it should turn on in about 30 seconds. And you should see an image of your laptop on the smartboard. Once the image from your laptop is displayed on the board, check the pin tray of the smartboard to make sure the green connection light is on. If you see green, that means your smartboard is interactive. You should also make sure that sound is coming out of the speakers in the ceiling of your classroom. So go ahead and play a music clip to make sure audio is available to you. To shut down the projector, press the remote twice while pointing it at the projector, and that will turn it off. If you have any questions regarding the operation of your smartboard, please see your technology integration specialist.